autumn is now upon us, and so we start to look for dishes that are a little bit more wholesome. But tonight we're going to make a crispy trout with sweet and sour sauce. I've got these lovely Goulburn River trout fillets here, and we're going to coat these in a corn flour with a little salt and pepper. And this is going to make them lovely and crispy when we shallow fry them. Just make sure these are coated really well, just rubbing it in. And we want all sides covered. Just make sure these are coated really well, just rubbing it in. To fry off our trout, I'm going to use a grapeseed oil. It's really good for frying at higher temps, and it's a neutral flavour, so it won't take away from the trout. So we want a generous amount in the bottom of a fry pan. Now we're going to cook these high temp really quickly. Probably 2 minutes on each side. Okay, they should be nice and crispy, so we'll turn them over. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, I'll leave these for 2 minutes and then we can make our sauce. Our trout fillets are lovely and crispy, so I'm just going to take them off the heat and we'll let them sit whilst we make the sauce. So for the sweet and sour sauce, I've removed most of the oil from the pan, just reserving a little bit, and in with some sliced red onion. And we'll just saute this off. We've got a little bit of colour on our onion, so I'm going to add in some sliced capsicum. And we'll just give that 30 seconds to a minute to cook through. So we've got some lovely caramelisation on our veggies here. So we can start to add the components to make our sweet and sour. So I'm going to add in some soy sauce, tomato ketchup, Chinese five spice, some brown sugar. I'm just going to stir this through and let that sugar dissolve. And once that's all cooked through, we can add in some white vinegar. It's becoming lovely, syrupy and thick, gorgeous golden brown colour. The sugar crystals look as though they're nearly melted. So in with some vinegar and let that come back up to heat. And I'm going to add some pineapple juice. And let this simmer for about 2 minutes. Now to thicken up the sauce, we're going to make a little paste with corn flour. So into some cold water, going to add the corn flour, and we'll mix it here separately before putting it into the sauce. This is going to make sure it's smooth and that we don't get any lumps in our mix. We'll add this, and this is going to thicken fairly quickly. So we want to give that a really good stir. And as it starts to thicken, add in our pineapple, and we'll just let that simmer away for a few more seconds. Our sauce has thickened and it is absolutely gorgeous. It smells beautiful. You've got a lovely balance of flavours in there. Now to plate up, this is a great dish served with some lovely rice. And I'm just going to ladle this beautiful sauce over the top. And this is going to be an absolute treat.